Hey guys, it's Jay here from Dax Woods Wanderer, and as you can see, we are out here. Canoe season has started, 2024. It's April 1st, and I am setting out here solo. I'm on a beautiful little lake that just iced out over the weekend. Has some nice rainbows, some nice lakers. So yeah, I'm gonna go get myself a lean-to, get my camping gear all set up. I got some new gear to show you guys, and yeah, we're gonna make the best of it. There's definitely some wind and some weather coming my way, but I think once I've got a lean-to, once I'm all settled in, I mean, we've dealt with it before in the spring. That's just how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself over, get myself ready, and we're gonna let this adventure begin. Here we go. Oh, this is beautiful. I cannot believe I'm finally back out here. I mean, all the ice fishing, the hare hunting, all of that was fun, but this is what I've been waiting for. Oh, it feels so good to be back out. I love it. I love it. Well, the beavers certainly have been busy this winter. Look at that. I mean, they clear cut it. Oh, wow. Oh, lean-to's nice and open though. Had a nice paddle across the water. No hits yet, but I mean, that's not really surprising. I was barely out there trolling for more than a few minutes, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself set up here, get my gear up, and probably try to get right back out here, honestly. Yeah, so as you can see from the bag here, like I said earlier, there's some new gear on this trip here. I'm just getting all my stuff out of my new canoe pack here. This is the limited edition Recreational Barrel Works Tripper Pack, the Kevin Callan Happy Camper Edition. I love it. The color matches my barrel. They're both from the same company. It looks beautiful. It performs beautifully so far. Holds all my gear. Can be anywhere from 70 to 110 liters, depending on how you pack it. It's a wonderful little bag. I am out on my first trip now with it, obviously. But, yeah, it's holding up beautifully so far. Performed excellently while getting all my stuff packed. Has this nice top pocket that I've got a garbage bag in, my filter, and I believe that is it in there. But yeah, I'm gonna just start popping this thing open here, getting a few things out, getting a few things together, and this trip has basically begun. Yeah, inside of it here, obviously, because the pack isn't completely waterproof or anything, so these dry bags, just like the one Stephanie uses. This one's a little heavier, a little thicker, but obviously would keep all your stuff wet, or dry rather, in the case of an upset. Keep it from getting wet, I think I meant to say there. But yeah, wind, snow, whatever happens to you here, that'll keep it dry. Later on, you'll get to see some of the upgrades to the barrel. We've got a little bit of organization going on in there, so yeah. I'm excited to be out here with all this new stuff. Get out fishing, have a fire tonight, some s'mores. Oh my God. We are back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, first fish. It's not very big, but I could feel it on there. Oh yeah. Nice rainbow, I think. All right, here we go, trying to net my first fish of 2024. All the other ones I've pulled up on the ice. Oh boy, I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. Oh, it's a good fish too. Oh, it's in the net. Nice. Nice. Our first rainbow trout of 2024. Oh, let me wipe my hands. Let's not forget how to do this here. Oh, nice, easy, clean release hooks, or getting the hook out. Nice fish. I'm not going to try to measure him right now. Oh, what the heck, why not? Looking to be about 13. Nice. We're on the board. Oh, yeah. What a start. What a spectacular start. All right, let's see if we can do that again. I just saw an absolutely huge mark under the boat while messing with the wobblers and getting them ready to launch back out here. I tried to get one down to the bottom and see if I could get it to take, but I mean, the wind's moving me pretty quick. I wasn't on top of it for long, but I mean, I could just see the sheer size of the mark on there. That was a large fish. I'm hoping for a big laker this trip. I won't lie. That would really, really make me happy. But I mean, getting that rainbow right off the bat, I'm ecstatic. What a perfect way to start. Yeah, so I said I was going to try to explain a little more what I'm doing on this trip here. So right now I am moving at about 1.2, 1.3, roughly in that zone, miles per hour. And I'm just watching for the tips of my rods to tick just the tiniest bit like this as we're going along here. I've got quite a bit of line out, only, I don't know, I always do. I just like to get the wobblers away from the boat. Some people don't use as much line. I long line it a little bit, and yeah, I've got half a worm on a hook located about 12 to 13 inches below that wobbler, and we just move along here real slowly. Try to be quiet. Not that it really matters. I'm in about 20 feet of water right now. I caught that fish in 13 though, which is usually where you'll find them very early like this. Right after ice out, they get all up close into the shore there. They feed. You'll find them all over the place. So this is what I'm starting with for tonight. Tomorrow and the following days, I've got a few different things I'm going to try. Those lures that Zeke makes are great. Those Christmas tree trollers. So yeah. You know, just figured I'd try to explain a little more what's going on here versus just catching fish in front of you, I suppose. Looks like we got ourselves a last-minute rainbow here. Jumping quite a bit. Nice. Very nice rainbow. Let's hope we can get him in the net here. Oh, yeah. Beautiful colors on that. I can see it already. Wow. Oh, wow. I just wet my hands quick. Oh, this is a nicer one. Look at that. Yeah. Nice, chunky, beautiful rainbow trout right there. Awesome, awesome. Perfect timing too. Starting to get a little dark, starting to get a little cold. I was just thinking that I'd like to head in there and get that fire going, so this works out swimmingly. Just gonna reel this other one up and head on in. All right, let's get this here fire lit. There we go, fire's going. I'm just getting stuff together to make a little hot chocolate here. I've got some kielbasa and pierogi, a little frozen, but once I put some heat on them, it should be fine. Oh, the fire smells so good. I've missed this. I've missed this too much. Oh, man. It's so good to be back and already have some fish too. Oh yeah, 2024. Yeah, I guess I forgot how much new gear I actually bought over the winter preparing for this season here. I have a new camp stove. The BRS 2-burner fold flat stove here. It's a beautiful little piece of kit. Folds down right inside of this thing that you see here. Works great. I've used it for the outfitter I work for. A couple of my friends got one. The reviews for it are amazing, so I'm glad to finally have my own out here. It normally hooks up to the little tiny isobutane camp cylinders, but I bought the adapter here that lets me hook it up to one of these little 1-pound propane tanks that you take camping out here, and yeah, I'm gonna fire it up, get some hot chocolate going, get some food going, and just enjoy this beautiful, beautiful night I have out here. The weather's probably not going to be as nice tomorrow, so it's pretty great to have a solid first start to the trip here, even if the weather turns a little adverse on me. I suppose I would be remiss to not mention this other piece of new gear here while we're talking about it. A little more organization to the old barrel here. All my spices fit nicely inside these pouches here. The more fragile stuff goes in top in this little basket here. Brought a nice book with me. Got some candy, snacks, all our food. I see chorizo for breakfast right on top. Oh yeah. So I'm just getting some water boiling here like I said before. This is about getting there. This one's just starting, and yeah, dinner will be coming along here. I suppose it's time to set up my little sleeping setup, which also contains one new piece of gear here. The Nemo Tensor. Which one is this? The Nemo Tensor Extreme Conditions. 8.5 R value on this thing. Same thickness as my old Big Agnes one, but lighter, packs down smaller. Not too bad. I am thinking that it is about time to eat here. All of this looks nicely done. I got a little bit of salt, pepper, and mustard for all of the seasoning here. Oh man, this is gonna be good. This smells so good right now. It is insane. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for me here. As you can see, I'm all nestled into the sleeping bag. Got the 20-degree Nemo with this 10-degree down underquilt for my hammock over the top of me. All cinched under the pads and everything. I'm warm. It feels very nice, I will admit. I'm as relaxed as you can be here. Had a little whiskey, had the s'mores there like you saw. Some awesome kielbasa and pierogi. Caught fish today. I mean, this is about as good of an ice out trip as you could ask for here. I know the weather is going to turn on me a little bit, but let it come. I mean, I am content. I'm in a lean-to. Fire's burning low. Come on now. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect start. Only thing that could make it a little better is if Stephanie was here. That would really make it absolutely unbeatable. But yeah, it's about that time here. I'm gonna crawl into the sleeping bag, get a little shut-eye, and try to wake up early and get on that fishing. Catch you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning, guys. Look at this beautiful view I've got to wake up to here. Oh, man. It's been a while since I woke up to a sight like this. Oh, even a little bit of blue sky coming out down there. Nice. I'm just getting a little coffee going here. Gonna fill up my mug. I'll hop in the boat and try to get back out there and find a few more of those fish. I mean, they're clearly biting, so might as well take advantage before the weather rolls in. Looks like today might be mostly pretty mild, but yeah, it looks like tomorrow's gonna be nasty, so hey, take advantage now. Got everything rolling here. We'll be moving soon. This might be a smallmouth. I've definitely got a fish on, but the way it's jumping, I don't know if this is a trout. Oh, it might have spit it. No, it's on there. Oh, it's a trout. Yeah, it's a nice rainbow. Nice. It was kind of like, the way it was fighting, it was almost like vibrating, like a smallmouth will do on the end of the line. That's why I wasn't sure that I had a trout on. Oh, nice, already unhooked himself. All right, let me just work with this. Wet my hands. I'll give you a look at this beautiful, beautiful fish here. None of them are particularly big as far as length goes, but I mean, it's a solid fish with some absolutely beautiful coloring on it there. Nice. Nice healthy release. I mean, the water's so cold, these things just shoot right back to the bottom after you catch one. Nice, nice. Got the morning skunk out of the boat. Man, looks like it's just gonna be that one rainbow for this morning. Had a few more hits, no actual hookups, but lost some worms out there, so we're having action, you know? But I started getting a little cold, wind's starting to pick up, so I got back up here, got a little fire started here. I'm gonna get breakfast rolling and, you know, just hang out, see where the day takes me. Oh, the heat of that fire is nice. The morning was actually fairly warm till the wind started blowing, and then it just cuts right through you, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna sit here, enjoy what's left of my coffee, and greet the morning. Tiny bottle of Tabasco for the eggs. Perfect. I don't want to jinx myself, but the wind actually seems to have pretty much let up at this point, so I'm gonna try to troll a little while the wind will let me. I mean, that's where I've been catching all these rainbows. I don't know, I mean, I could cast for Lakers, but I don't know, I've been having so much fun catching these rainbows. I decided that's kind of, I don't know, that's just where I landed. I don't know. Yeah, pretty neat little piece of Adirondack history here. That island that you see right there actually used to house the log cabin of the old hermit and guide, Alva Dunning. Quite a character if you've ever read about him. I mean, there's so many stories about the guy all over sort of this region, Racket Lake, Historians down in Utica, my hometown region, sort of. It's interesting. Right now, there's nothing on the island anymore. There used to be a lean-to on there. They took it down. There's no camping on there. There's no nothing. You'd really not even be able to tell that there used to be something there if you didn't know. It's pretty interesting, that's for sure. It had to be crazy living back when those old timers did. Like the late 1800s up here, early 1900s. Oh man, the number of deer and moose and brook trout. There were panthers and elk. It had to be wild. I can't even begin to imagine it. Had to be beautiful. Apparently it didn't even look like this. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, a lot of the scrub and shrub and shorter tangly stuff on the ground really didn't exist till after the logging and everything. From what I understand, it used to be just big open forest, which I mean I can barely even fathom, because it's so, some of the places we go hare hunting, I mean, it's so thick you can barely move. So it's interesting. No fish yet. Couple nice hits, lost some worms, but just not having the action today that I had yesterday. Well, I mean, that's not exactly true. I got some hits this morning, and I mean, I did only get 2 last night, so, you know, just out here enjoying it. What more can you do? I don't know, I'll probably fish for another 15-20 minutes. It's supposed to start raining here soon, and kind of trying to hang around the campsite to make sure I'm not caught out in it or anything. So yeah, you know, just plugging away. Well, it looks like the final verdict is gonna be a night here in camp. It's about 7 o'clock now. The sun's gonna set at like 7:38. I don't know, I feel like at this point going back down there, getting the boat all rigged up for just 30 minutes of fishing. Probably just end up hanging out here, start getting some stuff ready for dinner since I skipped lunch, get a little fire going soon here. Just hang out and enjoy a day in camp, you know? I suppose it's time we get a little dinner rolling here. I'm just going to use the rest of the kielbasa and pierogi. I mean, that's a nice chunk of kielbasa there. I got a few pierogies left in there. I might as well use them. They're the most thawed thing, honestly. The venison sausages are still solid. The steak's still solid. So, yeah, it looks like we're going with this. Go, dinner is served. Bacon and potato pierogies and a nice hunk of kielbasa. I know it don't look like much, but it's filling, trust me. I'm gonna break out some salt and pepper, a little mustard for the kielbasa, and I'm gonna dig on in. I think it's starting to snow a little bit out here. Fire's keeping it nice and warm though. Oh, I love it. Well, good morning, guys. As expected, that weather out there is a little less than cooperative. The wind has been gusting all night. It's been raining off and on. It looks like it's just going to be one of those trips. I'm going to hang out in the lean-to here today and probably just get out of here this evening. I mean, the weather tomorrow looks about the same, and I was only planning on staying till tomorrow, so... I mean, I love being out here and love camping, but, I mean, if I'm just going to be stuck in the lean-to the whole time, I figure I might as well get home, get some work done, and just hope the weather's a little more cooperative for the next one. I'm going to be getting out real soon with John and Logan and the crew there, so hopefully we have a little better weather on that trip. Yeah, I mean, right now it doesn't look too bad out there, but there's been some really nasty gusts just while I've been sitting here. I'd imagine it's only going to get worse as the day goes on, and then probably give me a little window in the evening to sneak out of here. I thought about getting out in the morning, but I don't know. I mean, I do want to still enjoy myself out here a bit, have some food, have some coffee in the lean-to. I'll hang out in the sleeping bag, read a little bit, you know. I mean, it's not all bad. It's just, you know, early spring is a dice roll up here. Well, I'm going to get up, get some coffee going, and get this day started. Whew, it is chilly outside of that sleeping bag. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to this coffee here. That rolling. Oh man, it almost looks like beautiful and calm out there, where you're like, wow, maybe it's not gonna storm, but then these gusts blow through that just, I mean, rock the whole lean-to. I don't know. Hopefully this weekend's weather will be a little better and Stephanie and I can get out somewhere and see the eclipse. But apparently it's going to be a madhouse from what I understand. A lot of people coming up here to see it. I'm sure we could find somewhere to settle in and get a good view though if we try. It is still beautiful out there. I love that view, all the trees, the water passing by. The ducks have been taken off and landing from the little bay over here. No loon sightings yet, but the bigger lakes, they've started showing up, so it'll be a short amount of time before they're here. I decided to crawl back over to the sleeping bag here to enjoy my coffee and just sit down right after saying that You hear that? The loons are back here. Wow. I know the camera can't see it. It's right off the island there. That is amazing. Yes. I love that sound. Wow. Perfect. Little midday update for you guys here. The rain has officially started turning into some snow out there. The temperatures continue to drop. It's like 30 degrees right now, so I've just been hunkered down here all day. I've been reading, listening to podcasts, having some coffee. I got a nice bag of snacks over here, and really I'm just waiting it out. The wind gusts seem to have died down a little bit, so I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble getting out of here tonight. It's just a bummer that this is how I've had to spend my last day here. I haven't had too many trips. You know, though, I will consider myself lucky because I can't think of too many trips that have actually gone this way, where I've had to spend so much time in the lean-to not doing anything, you know. Usually I get some nice windows to get out there, so, you know, you take the bad with the good, and that's what I'm doing here. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep warm here for a bit. In the next hour or so, I'll start packing up and make the journey back across the water to the car. Well, the wind ain't gusting quite as bad as it was earlier. Still a little more chop out here than I'd like, but I mean, I've got everything packed up. I'm about ready to go here, so I'm gonna load the boat up, make my way across here. Maybe I'll be able to fish, I don't know. I'll try. We'll see what the wind does here. Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it. I'm pretty much back to where I put in now. Safe and sound, but unfortunately no fish. There were a couple pretty scary gusts out here while I was paddling along. You know, just because about halfway across I started thinking to myself, like, wow, maybe I could have been fishing today. The wind doesn't seem as bad out here as I thought. And then one of those gusts caught me and nearly spun me full around, so yeah, I think I made the right decision today. A lot more fishing ahead of me this spring, summer, and fall, so I'm not worried about it at all. I would like to say before I go, though, thank you for joining along with me on this little shakedown here. I know it seemed short, but it was fun. Knocked a bit of the rust off and has got me itching for a lot more of this, which there will be soon. So, once again, you know, everyone who likes these videos, comments, and subscribes, you really help the channel out. There's channel membership now if you're interested in that. I think I mentioned it in the last video. So, yeah, you know, it was a good trip. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and catch you on the next one. Well, guys, I guess you could say I made the right decision here. Wow, look at the amount of snow we ended up getting. I'd have been stuck out there. I'd have been stuck out there till like Friday. This is supposed to continue into tomorrow. I would have been stuck out there till like Saturday. I guess I made the right choice. Wow. Hey, that's April for you in the Adirondacks. So, yeah, I just figured I'd show you guys, you know. I wasn't crazy for taking off early. Catch you on the next one.